In this video, we are going to be talking about selecting GenderMag content for your course. So GenderMag is really flexible in that the different GenderMag topics can be easily incorporated into classes with various different difficulty levels. We are going to take a look at some of those topics and how and what classes they would be best suited for. So here are some topics listed on the board. We have 4: cognitive styles, personas, the GenderMag method walkthrough, and heuristic evaluations. What we see is that cognitive styles and personas are topics that work great for any level of difficulty. So they can work for advanced to beginners, any levels. Those 2 topics are great ones to use. The GenderMag walkthrough and heuristic evaluations are better suited for advanced topics, mainly due to the nature of the content covered in those topics. So now let's take a look at an example. So these are curriculum tables for an introductory class. So all 3 classes listed here are introductory courses that educators incorporated some kind of GenderMag content into these classes. Like I said before, cognitive styles and personas are great for any level of difficulty, so we often see them as great topics to choose for an introductory classes. So let's take a look at the first class, Intro CS. Now, the first column indicates what additions or changes were made to add GenderMag into the class. So here we see the curriculum affected was that a new lecture on personas was included. And so here we see that this Intro to CS class chose to incorporate personas as their topic into the class. And what students actually did is that they did some design work for the Abby persona and also made it work for the Tim persona. In the second column, we see what topics were incorporated into the data structures and web structures class. So here we see, again, a lecture talking about Abby and Tim's facets. So here we see cognitive styles incorporated into this class, and they also did a think, pair, share activity where they discussed partners' cognitive styles. So here we see the cognitive styles incorporated into this class. Let's take a look at the tables for advanced courses. So here we have an example for HCI 1, human-computer interaction. And the curriculum that was affected was 1 to 2 new lectures on the full GenderMag method. So that means the GenderMag walkthrough was incorporated into this more advanced class. And what the students had to do was they had to apply the full GenderMag method to evaluate and debug their projects. So if you want to look at these curriculum tables more in depth, feel free to pause and read through them, look through the ones that I didn't explain. But just to reiterate, these are just examples. There's no definite guidelines. These are just some examples to give you an idea of what you can do. So some final considerations and tips to end on. Cognitive styles and GenderMag personas content can be appropriate for any course level, and the walkthrough and heuristic evaluations are better suited for advanced courses. Some things to consider is whether or not your students have interacted with GenderMag concepts before, and if only some of them have, consider providing some supplemental material. Another thing you can consider when choosing a topic is the goals you want to achieve with GenderMag in your course. So in the examples we looked at, those curriculum tables, they had a little label that said what the learning objective was in including GenderMag. So that can help you pick out the topic you want to use. And once you pick out a topic, you can use the OER Commons page to look for materials to incorporate into your course. So that is the video on how to select GenderMag content for your course.